Hello there, folks. My name is Spoonks, and I saw Disclosure Day, and I didn't like it. I know a lot of people really enjoyed this movie, and if you're one of them, I'm really glad you did. I'm happy that you found enjoyment in something that I didn't, and I don't think this is the worst movie in the world, but given my high expectations, I was pretty let down by this movie. I just thought it was a pretty big disappointment. Starting with my positives, I really did enjoy some of the themes and ideas it explores. I wish they'd made that the main focus of the movie, because when it does discuss these important topics and issues, I think it actually handles it pretty well, and it leads to some really important and interesting conversations and discussions with the characters about the gravity of the situation, and they were really well done moments that pulled me in. It is also a Spielberg movie, and it still contains its signature whimsy and magic. Boy, let me tell you, that Steven Spielberg guy knows how to make movies, and there's a lot of great moments and sequences that have his signature style and look. There are two really awesome chase sequences involving a car and a train that were really exciting and fun to watch, and the acting all around is excellent, especially from Emily Blunt. She was mesmerizing in this movie. She has the gift, y'all. If she gets nominated for everything alongside Idni Navaret, I will not complain. She did a lot of the heavy lifting for this movie. Sadly, though, that's pretty much all I enjoyed about this movie, as I had many issues with this film. First, I found the story to just not be all that interesting, and the writing just very weak. It was, to me, a typical conspiracy thriller. It follows the same beats and cliches you'd see from those movies, the secret government organization trying to find the people with all the secrets, and pretty much just a game of cat and mouse. And I felt that the movie just didn't make it really that interesting. Again, I think it followed the same beats you'd expect from those types of movies, and I wouldn't be so bummed out about it if the reveal was stronger, but as is, I was kind of disappointed by that reveal. I won't give away any spoilers, but the final trailer kind of gave it away. But all I'll say is that in regards to the big reveal about this movie, the thing it's been building up to and hyping up, all I'll say is that it's basically just that they exist. That's all it is. And I think I would have preferred it if there was a bit more to it, maybe something bigger and grander with like the involvement of like the humans and, well, them, but it really isn't just that. And the movie treats it like this big grand end all be all reveal, and I just found it just to be pretty okay, yeah, I guess. So with the story and the reveal not doing it for me, you could imagine I was just really uninterested and uninvested with a lot that was going on. Again, it's just pretty much a chase movie, and a typical one at that. I wish I could feel what other people felt throughout this movie, but other than a couple scenes, I was pretty bored and just uninterested in what was going on, really. It also doesn't help that I feel that there were other movies and shows that have handled this type of thing better than this movie did. And lastly, I didn't enjoy the characters in this movie. I just found them to be pretty underwritten, uninteresting, and bland. The acting, again, is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Again, Emily Blunt really makes the most out of the weak material, but yeah, again, the characters aren't that interesting. The two leads that are chosen, I didn't really get why they were chosen. The movie didn't really give a good example. It honestly seemed like they were just kind of chosen at random, and a lot of the other characters just, again, don't really do too much, and honestly a lot of them just were kind of stupid. They made a lot of dumb decisions throughout the movie. The villains were pretty incompetent the further the movie went on, and the heroes even made some really dumb decisions that inevitably got them caught by the incompetent villain. So I'm just sitting there wondering, what is everybody doing? Why would you make these decisions? Coleman Domingo is just the guy on the phone. Colin Firth is just the head of the secret evil government organization. And again, the leads, the actors do a good job, but they're not really that interesting to follow. Pretty much the only interesting one was Eve Hewson, she actually relates to some of the more interesting themes and topics the movie discusses, and I wish she was in the movie a bit more because her story is actually really interesting. It also helps that she turns into Nikki from Obsession halfway through the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So overall, Disclosure Day was a pretty big disappointment for me. It's not horrible. It has some good ideas and themes it explores. The acting is solid. Steven Spielberg still works his magic, and there's some cool moments here and there. But ultimately, it was such a big letdown. The story, the writing, and the characters and especially the reveal really bogged this down for me. I think this is just a movie you're just going to have to see for yourself, because while I know there's people who really enjoyed this, I know a lot of other people didn't. So if you were interested or the trailer piqued your curiosity, I'd say at least give it one watch just to see what the hullabaloo is about and just make your own opinion. If you enjoyed it, again, I'm really happy that you did. But if you didn't enjoy it, at least I also see where you're coming from. But as for me, I can't really recommend checking this movie out. This was a pretty big letdown for me. So those are my thoughts on Disclosure Day. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all the social media links at the end of the video. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp.